Hi guys, Luke here and welcome to another FIFA 19 player review, and today I'm going to be reviewing the 90 rated in form Sergio Aguero. Very excited to give you guys this review because obviously yesterday, as you can see, I did pack or was able to choose Sergio Aguero 90 rated in form in my player pick packs after finishing gold free in FUT Champions, which is absolutely fantastic. I couldn't believe it, but anyway, so I've been using him in this weekend's FUT Champions, and so far in the 5 games that I've played him with, he's scored me 5 goals and got me 8 assists, and he does have a 4-star weak foot as well as 4-star skill moves. Moving along into his in-game stats, his main standout stats are going to be his 95 finishing, his 92 balance, his 94 positioning, and his 89 shot power. And I did have the Catalyst Chem star applied to this in-form Aguero, who currently on Xbox is going for around 500,000 coins, which is a lot of coins, but even so, you're getting, at least in my opinion, the best Premier League striker IRL in the Premier League, and has been for a number of seasons now since Suarez left, as well as the guy's just fantastic in FIFA, and I really enjoyed him. I actually have used, I believe it was his 90, and then when it got upgraded, his 91 UCL live card, and I really enjoyed it. The reason why I sold it was because, excuse me, when he got upgraded after City qualified from the group stage, when he went from a 90 to a 91, his price went up by like 200, 300,000 coins. So I decided to cash out, and I think I went and bought like an icon or something like that. I can't remember, but it's good to have this guy as an untradeable, you know, in the club and stuff like that, which is obviously very good because he links well with like Crespo, Figo, and all that kind of good stuff. And the guy's just fantastic. He's really good, and I think the Catalyst Chem style as well is best suited to him for that extra pace, get that passing up so he can link well to make short passes between, you know, the likes of Royce and Crespo and stuff like that. And he got me 8 assists in 5 games, and I definitely think having the Catalyst Chem style helps that so much because that vision goes up to 99, that short passing goes up to 87, which makes him fantastic. And to be honest, if you really wanted to, with the Catalyst Chem style, he would work as a cam. I'm not saying to play in there, but he would definitely work there. If you already have 2 awesome strikers up front, you could play him at a cam if you really wanted to, but I wanted to play him as a striker, and his first pro is going to be his finishing, of course, 95 finishing, 94 positioning, 89 shot power. In my opinion, you don't really need a chem style to increase those stats because, in my opinion, his pace needs increasing, and certainly for the formation that I'm using at the moment, his passing also needs increasing. So I was happy with his finishing already as it was, and obviously fantastic in game. 5 goals in 5 games, all played in FUT Champions. I've currently got myself 3 wins and 2 losses, which isn't too bad. And in general, his finishing is absolutely fantastic. His long shots as well are pretty decent. I don't think he scored many long shots, but he can definitely test the goalkeeper from range at least, which is pretty decent as well. His second pro is obviously going to be his passing then as well. 8 assists in 5 games, just absolutely fantastic. His through balls are genuinely fantastic as well, with that vision coming in at 99 thanks to the Catalyst Chem star, and also that short passing going up to 87 is decent. Yes, 63 long passing isn't great, but it genuinely doesn't matter for a striker. And even if you choose him at a cam, again, long passing doesn't really matter because how many times do the cams typically play long passes? Very rare. And though in general, I think his like nice little passes between Crespo and stuff like that were really good, and the way he was just setting up players was absolutely fantastic. So 8 assists in 5 games, a very impressive return. Once again, obviously all in FUT Champions these games were played. His final pro is going to be his dribbling as well, of course. 86 agility, 92 balance, 90 reactions, 90 ball control, 90 dribbling, and finally 91 composure, which is absolutely fantastic. All very well balanced dribbling stats. He also does have the 4-star skill moves. He is a 4-star, which obviously does suit a lot of people as well. And yeah, I mean, the guy in general is just absolutely fantastic. He's such a well-rounded striker, and I think definitely with the Catalyst Chem style as well, that pace is a lot better. It's not good enough to put it down as a pro. He doesn't feel like the quickest player I've used, but he does feel, you know, relatively quick and stuff like that. But I think I was definitely glad to put the Catalyst Chem style to increase that pace, because otherwise he probably would have felt a lot more slower. And you know, I was pretty happy overall with his pace, but even so, at times I would like him to be a little bit quicker, but you can only expect so much from cards, I suppose, at the end of the day. And still, I thought his pace was still overall pretty decent. And then his physical wise as well, he's not the strongest of players. I don't think you should expect that from Aguero. He's only at the height of 5'8". He can kind of, you know, defend players off, which is pretty good, but for the most part, don't expect much from that. It's not an issue at the same time. He's not like ridiculously weak or anything like that, but he's not like an Ibrahimovic. He's not as good as Crespo or anything like that when it comes to his. And yes, I'm defending Hernan Crespo yet again, guys. I know, because he's literally the perfect striker in FIFA 19. But overall, would I recommend buying him? I think yes. I think interestingly, I still prefer Hernan Crespo, but even so, I think this is a really good card for your Premier League teams, and I'm just so happy that I was able to pack this guy in my FUT Champions packs. Absolutely insane. But anyway, guys, that is going to finish up this playthrough. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you guys later.